how you doing? This is Lori G. I am in a place to be where it got content creation. We got love. We've got so much to look forward to. How are you this lovely evening, wherever it is that you are in the world? I don't want to get too what is that, rowdy on here, but I do have the tendency to keep going on, and I do have the tendency to, well, yeah, go on and on. But hold on just 1 minute. I'm going to get up another one of my windows. And by the way, I typically do use Restream. What is that? I use Restream. I use, what else? Uh, I do use, yeah, several of the, what is that? Classic tools that are out there on streaming and stuff. Of course I do. Of course I do that. I definitely do that. But I'm glad that now YouTube does offer me where I can stream on my let's go to YouTube channel. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What's going on? How you doing? I hope that you are doing good wherever it is that you are in the world. I was just wanted to, share some. Let me see. Share. Let me share some of my screen. No, wait. Okay. Share. No, I don't want to do that. I want to share my tube. Yay! Now I'm sharing my channel. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Yay! I can share my channel. Follow me on my Let's Get Real YouTube channel. Come on here and give me some much love, some much attention. Always, always, always giving my love, hope, and prayers to all of our nation on here. Should I start getting political? Not really. I don't want to start getting a little bit more political. Oh my, look at Trump. This is my Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Yeah, obviously, I'm on Twitter. Yeah, I'm on Twitter. What else? What else am I gonna? Am I on TikTok? I really wasn't on much for TikTok. Not really much for TikTok. What else? Yeah, just basically, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. If you're on Discord, make sure that you share your link. I do have a Discord. Yay, Discord. Let me show you my Discord. Discord. I'm going to, well, I don't think I can share my Discord. I think I have to give you access to my Discord. But hopefully, if you'd like to share my Discord, I mean, it's really like kind of like a server. If you want to be part of my server, you can definitely, be a part of my server. I'm going to share with you my invite people. I'll just copy, and it's actually better to use Discord, because with Discord you can create various different groups, and you can share on there, obviously, on Discord. What else? Oh, just a lot of prayer and meditation. What else can I tell you? A lot of prayer and meditation, for, going out there, for you. The one good thing that I am doing on a consistent basis is I am, constantly, walking outside, because, how I work from home. And since I work from home, then what happens is, you obviously, you stay stuck at home. And yeah, I mean, I'm not driving. I mean, I'm gonna talk about driving. But overall, on here, I do want to talk about health conditions. I want to talk about food. I want to talk about products. Um, Probably not a good idea to reveal the products. If you want the names of the products, then just go over onto my Discord, and I'll put like a section where we can talk about food. So tell me, what are the various foods that you want to eat um, in order for you to like fix your health condition? If you have, what is that? Leaky gut, leaky brain. Yeah, I got leaky brain right now, by the way. I have a lot of vertigo and I have a lot of like dizziness. But you have to understand, hey, how are you? How are you, my dear, Mr. Reverend Rashid Hall Short? How are you, my dear? Say welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. And yeah, we're going to talk about leaky gut, leaky brain. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you don't have any health conditions, that's okay. Go ahead. You want to have a drink? You want to have that beer, that wine, that pizza? Go ahead if you don't have to eat a certain way. And the reason I'm telling people this is because, say, for instance, if you want to invite me over your house, say, for instance, you want to give me something to eat, because typically as individuals, we always like to consider food. And when I come over your house, or when you come over my house, you think that I can eat it all. Okay, let's order a pizza. Let's have some Chinese food. 15 to 20 pounds. 15. My goal is to lose 15 to 20 pounds this summer. Yeah, think about it. But um, more or less, don't think about it in weight. Think about it, like 1 and 2 pounds. Okay. Uh, think about getting away from all of the donuts, all of the sodas. Have a donut, but only do it once in a while. Okay. Only do it once in a while. No, it's true. Yeah. No, have a donut. You have a piece of cake. Have a piece of cheesecake. I mean, I don't. For someone like me, I wish I could have my cheesecake. I wish I could have my donut. Um, now that I think about it, I want a beer. I want a beer so bad right now. I really do. I want a beer so bad right now. But I did hear that gin and tonic was good for you. It's good for the kidneys in some kind of way, because I guess gin is like made out of some sort of like flour or something like that, or something like that. It's made out like a certain flour, and I guess it's supposed to be like really good for your kidneys. And that's one thing that I want to talk about on here. Your kidneys and stuff. And by the way, I have like so many supplements that I'm taking. I'm just taking supplements up. Like, I don't even know. I mean, I want to show you the supplements that I'm taking, but it's like, I'm taking like Lena Food. I'm taking like, forget about it. I'm taking all sorts of stuff. Look at this. I have like all of these like supplements. This is a molecular progesterone complex. I was going to start taking bugleweed, and I was going to start taking thyroid calming, but I heard that these are not good actually for the kidneys. So I'm like, I just stopped, taking these all together. Yeah. So I guess the thing of it is just this: what you take for me or something or whatever, what I take or may not be good for you, what you take may not be good for me. Are we talking about medications here? I don't want to touch that subject. I don't want to touch the subject of medications. If you're on your medications, go ahead, be on your medications. I can't tell you what to do. I just cannot tell you what to do. But one thing I do on this channel and everything else is that I want you to have healthy teeth. I want you to have healthy salivary gums. I want you to have healthy, I want you to have, healthy periods. If you're a woman, I want you to have healthy on this channel, because let me tell you this, unfortunately, I look healthy on the outside. I look healthy on the outside. I like it how people say, Lori, you look healthy on the outside. There is nothing wrong with you. No, I have this thing called adrenal fatigue. And if you're not careful with something like adrenal fatigue and really catch it early or really know what to do, then you have to be very careful because you can go into an episode. Now, do you want to know what that episode is? No. But let me tell you, adrenal fatigue is real. Yeah, they're talking about, oh, adrenal fatigue's not real, it's made up, it has nothing to do with you. I mean, it's nothing to do with your thyroid or your pituitary. No, adrenal fatigue is real. I will say this again. Adrenal fatigue is real. And it's real because I'm living it. I've been hypothyroid, all of my life, and it's something devastating. It's something heartbreaking. But I'm glad that I can come on here and talk about these things with you because as individuals, we need to somehow know and learn how we can bring a message across to a hurting world. Do you feel healthy enough to possibly date someone in the future? I don't know. I don't know, but I did date. I did date, and even that was a disaster. And even when I dated, that even brought my adrenal fatigue even worse. Okay, so I'm going to talk. Yeah, I'm going to talk about relationships and stuff like that because the thing of it is this. Okay, people ask me, okay, is this channel just geared towards food? Is it just geared towards prayer and meditation? Is it geared towards? Well, it's actually geared towards emotions. Everything is attached to emotions and energy. Emotions. Um, Say, for instance, if you're going to your friend's house, they invited you to their house, and you have something like leaky gut or leaky brain, or you're hypothyroid. So you go, even though you have symptoms, and you see like all of this food, and it's like, everyone around you is living their lives while you are stuck in this world, of anxiety and depression and whatever, and health conditions, and you can't drink whatever it is that they can drink, and you can't eat whatever. That is what I'm talking about. We have to talk about our emotions because if you don't talk about your emotions, somehow you will find negativity within yourself. Okay. And that's one thing that as an individual, as a YouTube video blogger, as a Toastmaster, or as a trader, I do not want to find negativity within me. I just don't. I want to make sure to always be uplifting. I want to make sure that I'm always in prayer. I want to make sure that I can live this life, even though I'm going through this, even though, yeah. I mean, I've spoken about all of this on my previous videos. Even though you are going through hair loss or brittle nails, or you're going through gum loss, even though you are going through something, you always need to find a way in which you can motivate, energize, and increase in knowledge. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I see a lot of people do. A lot of autoimmune people, or a lot of cancer patients. They just give in into their what is that, sad life. I don't want that. I don't want that. Even though I'm going through a hard time, even though I'm stuck in this world, even though I still have to somehow know that I can reach my dreams into a reality. Okay. Now, even though, excuse me, I don't talk about trading on this channel a lot, I want to tell you this. I have a dream to become a full-time trader. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I want to just tell you this. Um, when I first got when everything when my relationships went downhill, my ex-husband left me and my boyfriend left me. I was completely devastated because anything within you, anything that attacks your cells. It attacks your emotions. It attacks your something in your body, right? So I still have this dream of being a great trader. Some people say, why are you into this, trading? What has trading done for you? Let me tell you, I am not the best trader. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. I'm really proud of myself for being in that area, for being in this category. Why? Because it has given me, excuse me, access to coming out of one issue, one circumstance that is bad, and I have a way of coming out of my bad circumstances. Hey, my darling, how are you, Mr. Hugo? So that is why I do the things that I do. I can't judge anyone else, and I won't judge anyone else. But I do want to continue to pray, lift myself up, read my Bible. This is not a religious channel. No, it's not. No, I've said that before. You already know that. This is not a religious channel. This is about self-help, and self-motivation. Yeah, it's about self-help, self-care, and self-education. Because I'm going to say this. I did not have any of this that I have growing up. I really wish and pray that somebody could have came up alongside me that said, Lori or Loretta. Okay, if you want to call me Loretta, that's fine. Lori. I wish I would have said somebody, Lori, this is what you do in the Forex market. This is what you do as a stock trader. This is what you do in relationships. Did anybody else come out, and teach me that when I was young? No, no. And unfortunately, if nobody teaches you or if nobody shows you, then you don't know. Our lives could have been much more different. We would have saved ourselves a lot of, what is that, grief, right? But we can't, but one thing is this. I do not want to look in the past. I know it's hard. It's hard. It's hard because you want to bring the past so much, I've been listening to like a lot of 80s, 80s music and stuff like that. And I'm just going to say, man, I wish I could, this is, I want to go back. I want to go back to the Boy George days. I want to go back to Duran Duran. I want to go back to, I want to, yeah, if I can just go back now, I want to be able to move forward with godly morals and values because that is what sustains us as Americans. That is what carries us up. And that is what we can look forward to every day. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's one. Okay. So here's another one. Okay. So, anyways, here and now, if you're the type of person and your parents came home on a consistent basis and fuss, whined, and complained about their job, or if what is that? Somebody came out and they said, "I don't like my job. I can't stand it. What am I doing? What am I doing here in this place working?" I want to learn how to shift this mindset of work because work is how we make money. Dave Ramsey said that. Dave Ramsey said that. And I want to take a look at work in a different light. Now, I'm going to say this here. I don't get paid enough. I don't. I really don't. I don't. But I'm going to say this. I am very content right now when it comes to the work that I do. I am. I'm very content. I'm very uplifted, spiritual, right? Because the thing of it is this: they come out of nowhere that tells, okay, you should look for something else, in order for you, not to keep your job. You should not look for anything else. You should look at what other, I guess the number one facet, okay, the number one thing about our jobs is this: we don't get paid enough, right? We don't get paid enough. I understand that. I totally understand it, because the thing of it is just this: I looked at pay when I was in the work, when I was, in my younger years, and now, and could you imagine? This was when I thought I was healthy. Okay, in my younger years, when I thought I was healthy, I was working, and it's like, the thing of it is that everybody at around me had a negative mindset, and and since everybody around me had a negative mindset, who knew it? I had a negative mindset about the job that I had, about every job that I had. And the thing is this: I didn't realize that all of the jobs that I held in my life were a tremendous, beautiful, and valuable blessing in my life. They really were. And even now, this new job that I have, it's a tremendous blessing. Yeah, yeah. I'm learning so much. I'm just, it's always, I just, the one thing I always want to work on this channel is this mindset. We have to have a different mindset when it comes out. Did I say that right? No. We have to have a different mindset, okay? So anyways, so I'm going to show you some of the guys that I follow, so that way you have to know one thing. You have to learn how to have mentors in your life. You're probably saying to yourself, okay, well, what do I have to have mentors in my life? No, you have to have mentors in your life. You do. You have to, find ways in which you can learn to look at others. You probably didn't think about mentors. You probably didn't think about, following anybody else. But the thing of it is that it's not about following or worshiping somebody. Did I tell you to worship? No, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, I'm talking about good, solid mentors, good men and women that will stir you in the right direction, to kind of give you that, shift you off to, to that positive mindset and mentality. And that's what I plan on doing here. So this is just my history channel. Obviously, we have Zig Ziglar, we have all of the good, all of the good stuff. There's my friend Rashid Arsenio. Yeah. Okay. So let me see. What do we got here? Okay, we're going to. I mean, I want to really get out of, a lot of, the things that are, going out there, in terms of like, all of the negative. Oh, we got Mr. Dog Daddy, Mr. Dog Daddy himself. That's definitely, this is definitely a guy for you to follow. The thing of it is that, he's really big. He's really big now. But yeah, Dog Daddy, you can definitely follow him. Great guy, great guy. Dog Daddy. He does a lot of like emotional support towards dogs and cats, and things like that. And I guess he knows how to work with animals. By the way, we're dog lovers on here, and I definitely want you guys on here to get another dog or cat. Why? Because the fact of the matter is this: we've got a ton of them in shelters Oh, but I have no time. Neither do I. Neither of us has time. We need to find ways to find time so that we can increase in taking care of somebody when it comes time. One thing is this: I want to always be able to, take care of somebody. If somebody needs me to go to the nursing home with them, if somebody needs me to, really love them and look after them, and if somebody needs me there, at the time of, I mean, obviously, I mean, the one thing that really hurts me right now is that I don't have time. I don't have the time right now to be there for anybody. If an emergency happened to any of my friends or loved ones, I don't have the time. Why don't I have the time? Obviously, well, you know why, because I work. And I mean, we always have to look for ways in which we can shift our time. So, how are we going to do that? We will be definitely, have to look for ways, even with our jobs, even with our jobs, to um, work for ourselves. Yeah, yeah. We have to find ways. I forget this one guy, my friend. All right, yeah. I think I'm gonna say my love for Perry. He would be a good man of God for you to follow. Reverend Rashid. Yeah. Talk about guys on here. I love guys. There we go. Right here.
A man calling you baby means nothing. A man moving in your house means nothing. A man calling you his woman means nothing. A man giving you a baby means nothing.
Oh,
I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one. A man marrying you means nothing.
yep.
You know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
Woo!
That's what means something.
Yeah! Come on now.
Ladies, pay attention. A man calling you baby means nothing.
Yeah, yeah. That's Chris GQ Perry, and he talks real about himself, about men. And of course, you want to say more men. I wish more men. But it's like, no, 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 no. I mean, I understand that men are what they are.
If he decides to ruin everything with his actions, he will have to live with losing the best woman to ever walk into his life. And he won't find her again because a good woman is hard to find, easy to lose, and nearly impossible to replace. Don't stress about it, sis. Let him talk to whoever he wants, text whoever he wants, and do what he wants. If he decides to ruin everything with his actions, he'll have to live with losing the best woman to ever walk into his life. And he won't find her again because a good woman is hard to find, easy to lose, and nearly impossible to replace.
Woo!
Celibacy becomes very easy for a woman when she realizes that there is literally no man worth being involved with if he isn't helping to improve her life and loving her correctly. She can go months on top of months without sex. It's really nothing because she refuses to give her body to a man who doesn't deserve any part of her. Her body is her temple, and allowing a man to have access to her whose spirit is not aligned with hers will only bring havoc in her life. And she is a woman who will always choose peace over chaos.
Ow! I love that.
People always tell a good woman, you're single, you can date multiple people. But no, she's good, and here's why. Of course, she craves intimacy, but she refuses to let temporary people touch her mind, body, and soul. She doesn't like meaningless relationships, pointless, shallow conversations, or wasted time, as tomorrow isn't promised and she takes her time seriously. Sure, it gets lonely, but until what she's looking for comes her way, that's okay. Because in the end, it eliminates any false hope, expectations, and disappointments. People always tell a good woman When a woman is in a toxic relationship, you might think she is stupid or foolish, but that's not the case. She's fully aware of what she's doing. She might even tolerate nonsense she knows she shouldn't, but it's all for one reason. She needs to mentally prepare herself to leave before she can physically walk away. If she tries to leave without being mentally ready, she'll just return every time. But once she's mentally exhausted and begins not to care, you've lost her for good, and she will never turn back. When a woman is in a
We know what he's talking about, right? I know what he's talking about. And um, yeah, I'm glad that I can have this conversation because I realized the relationships that I've been in, they've been broken. Yeah. Um, um, and they leave like a void in your heart. And the reason, I wanted to, come on here, obviously, was, obviously, talk about my relationship, because it's like, if you don't talk about it, you're gonna hold it inside. It's something deep that happens to you. Yeah, something deep that happens to you. But I want to learn how to um, live and forget. Live and forget. Yeah, live and forget. And it's something, obviously, that that touches you from the bottom of your heart. What else? So we've talked about a lot of things tonight. We talked about food. We have talked about emotions. We've talked about what else? Yeah, food, emotions, um, jobs. Yeah, jobs. I'm glad that we can value and appreciate our jobs. But I'm gonna just say this in terms of a job: we are not all on same pages. Okay. Um, we are not all on the same level when it comes to forgiveness, our emotions, our jobs, and each other. I'm on a different level than you, right? Reverend Rashid? Yeah, we're on different levels. But that's okay if we can come on here and share what we think with one another. The most important thing is that we can share. We can um, bring our ideas, on something like this, right? Right? We can bring our ideas together, and well, yeah. I mean, God, I'm so glad to be here. I'm really pumped up right now. I really am. I'm pumped. I'm so like pumped up right now. Okay, I have to watch more videos. Hold on.
sense she knows she shouldn't, but it's all for one reason. I don't care how independent and self-sufficient she seem. Treat her well, take her out, buy her things, court her, pursue her. She's only an alpha female because she has to be, not because she wants to be. A woman's brain cannot relax until she feels physically and emotionally safe. So many men don't understand how much energy women use checking whether they are safe. Providing an environment where she could turn off that part of her brain allows her to truly settle into her femininity. So step up and be a man who can protect, provide, and lead for her. And when you do that, your blessings will be.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Ah, man, I love that. I love that so much. Okay. Oh boy, what else have we got on here? Uh, man, I can't stop, praying for the situation that's coming on here, that's happening in our country. Look at this. Check out this. Okay. Yeah, I like this. This is so peaceful. Really, I want to do the, for the heart valves and stuff like that. It's like, if I go through something, yeah, I'm going to do something like that. Yeah, definitely. Woo! Yeah. What else? What else we got on here? Oh man. Okay. Well, anyways, all right. I didn't even know that they had this guy. None other than our friend, Mr. Perry. I wonder if Tyler Perry will make a guest appearance on my channel. Wow, he's really getting out there. With Mr. Chris GQ Perry.
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, man.
Good, man. I'm excited to have you guys here. It's actually crazy because we started the Chris GQ Perry TV in my room, and now we're taking it a little bit bigger. But
Time flies when you're having fun.
yeah, and I think it's important to get everybody's perspective, not just mine. So that's what the whole point of this event is.
Yeah. Wow.
To talk about the power of partnership, understanding healthy masculinity and femininity in relationships, because that's something I'm passionate about, and I would love to get your guys' perspective on that stuff as well.
Well, absolutely, we can definitely do that. I do have some experience. I've been married for over 4 years now.
Well, before we even get into that, let me introduce. Well, you guys can introduce yourselves. Just tell me a little bit about yourselves and what you guys do.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income. Now, here's the thing. I don't own it, and I don't pay any rent.
My name is Ebony Hato. I'm a local entrepreneur. I help Black and minority-owned businesses get contracts with the state and federal government. I also teach business classes, and I'm a mom, and I love to travel. I'll pass it on.
All right. Well, who doesn't like to travel, right?
I guess I should add I've been married for 3 years.
Yeah.
Remarried. This is my
What are some
second
cool
marriage.
places you've been to?
So I've been to Africa a lot recently, but I grew up in Europe actually. So I've been to a lot of European countries that are like surrounding Germany. It's my thing to travel, Caribbean, all that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
My name is Johannes Bailey, and speaking of the Caribbean, that's where I'm from. I was born in Guyana, in South America. Grew
Wow.
up in St. Lucia, different islands. And I'm the owner of Black Fern Media, a co-owner, in fact. I have a business partner. His name is Dustin Tang Chung. We do a video and audio media production company here in the Southern Tier.
Yeah, I love this. I love this. New people coming up, in the world, with young entrepreneurs. I hope to do that, someday. I do. I hope to definitely, bring the panel, have a lot of guests and stuff. But I realize it takes a while. It's a process. You have to make sure that you can continue this work, right? We can continue our work. But anyways, for now, I am going to go now. And what am I going to do now? Well, I think I'm going to, do a little bit of my Bible study, uh, get into some, God's word, because that's what I typically do. And the most important thing that I want to do, like on a Friday night, everybody's like, going out, driving. I wish everybody would stop driving in the world. I really do. Is that a good thing to say? Like, no, we can't stop driving. We can't stop driving. No, I mean, I don't drive. I mean, how long is it? It's been about a year and something that I haven't had a vehicle, that I haven't had a car. And, I take, public transportation. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, whatever is it, that I can do or that we can do in order to ride share, in order to have somebody else do the driving for me, then I'll be good with that. Not everything is dangerous out there, by the way. Not everything is dangerous out there. So we want to get that, out of our mindsets, that everything is dangerous out there. No. So actually, I always want to bring in prayer our men and women in uniform. Whether you're the Coast Guard, Marine, what else? Say, whatever, whatever is it, sailors, um, working for our country. Definitely Border Patrol and Police Department, our ambulance, our fire department, man. I lift you guys up to the Lord. You guys do so much for our community. And I definitely had to come on here, and do that. And it's like, for a while, I'll be doing that. I also want to love and pray for our politicians. Yes, I want to love and pray for our politicians. Obviously, I'm going from in one direction. I'm going in a lot of directions, but these are things that that I want to touch upon, on this channel. Okay. So for now, I'm going to come off a little bit, drop off. And I'm going to pray, obviously, meditate like always, because I have a lot of vertigo and anxiety. That's typical. That's typical when you have adrenal fatigue and hypothyroidism. It really is. It's typical. So, once again, obviously, this is a weekend, and it's like, on the weekends, typically I always, upload a new video, make new content, on my Let's Get Real YouTube channel. Share this message with anyone you think needs it. I don't know how to give much love, to the world, especially when you're going through a hard time. Because again, as individuals, we are all on different levels. Yeah, we are all on different levels. So my love, my prayer, all of my heart goes out to you if you are going through a hard time. And whatever that is, whatever that may be. Remember, as individuals, we are all on different levels. So right now, I am about to leave you, okay? So I'm going to stop the screen share. I'm going to stop the screen share. But anyways, I always want to love you. I always want you to come on here, share my content, keep praying for me, keep loving, let's pray for what is going on in the Middle East. Man, let's pray for what is going on in our government. Man. Okay. But anyways, I just want to thank you so much for being here. I can't, truly thank you enough. I can't stop thanking you for just sharing with me during these hard times. Yeah, during this hard time. Thank you so much for being here. My love, my joy, my prayers go out to all of you wherever it is that you are in the world. I know I touched upon a lot of subjects, but remember, this channel is about self-help, self-care, and self-love. A lot of times we have to try to look for ways in which we can independently lift ourselves up, counsel ourselves, and love one another. Okay. But, anyways, my love to you always. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Keep praying, keep loving, and I will see you in my next one. So, Lodi J, I am in a place to be. We got content creation, we got love, we have you. Okay, we have you. Okay, so I will see you in my next live one. Peace. Much love, joy, and I'll see you in the next one.